Hey y'all! So today's video is going to be two bear boxes. Okay, so let's go and get into it.
A journey through time.
Hey y'all, hey! Welcome to A Journey Through Time. I'm your girl Wendy. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. So in today's video, we're going to make two bear boxes. This video was inspired by Nessa. Okay, she was creating this beautiful heart. I'm like, I'm gonna try that with making it with a bear instead of the heart. So that's what this video is about. So let's go on and get into it. Okay, so first things first. Um, right here in Canva, this right here is the bear that I used. So this bear was created with Chat GPT. I just put in a few words of what kind of bear I wanted, which was an outline bear. And then all you have to do is come over here and just download the bear and bring it to your next page. Okay, so now we're in Silhouette Studio. This is a free app software that you can use just to upsize your pictures if you need to. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go into the files and open it up and look for the bear that I already did. And there it is. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to turn the bear around just like that. Okay, I'm going to unlock this lock. Then I'm going to make the bear a really good size because this is how you're going to get the size that you actually want, if that makes any sense at all. Make sure you keep your bear, move this over, make sure you keep your bear out of these lines right here because this is the cutoff point. So if I go over, then it would chop off some of his little hair right here and his ears. So I'm going to pull this down right beneath that line, just like that. We don't want the outside stuff. So this here is good enough. But if this bear is not big enough, then you just make it as big as you need it. Just make sure you keep them inside them lines. Now, if you're making a huge bear, then it's gonna be off on this side, and that's fine. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do that. So you hit print, and when you hit print, this comes up and it shows you exactly what is gonna be printed out. We have almost all of our bear right here, except right here at the feet. So you're gonna print it, and then once it's done printing, make sure you look at where you stopped at, where it cut it off at. So when you go back, you hit cancel, you go back, you're going to pull it up just like this. We knew we only had half of the feet, right? So maybe we'll go like this here and get the other half of the feet just like that. And then you'll hit print again. And so now it's going to print the other half of the feet for you. Now that's not accurate because of how I did it, but this is just to give you an idea of how to make the 2 pages for your bear. Okay, but that's all you have to do. Okay, so our bear is out now. And because I want my bear to be a certain size, I had to print 2 sheets. Okay, and I'm going to end up bumping it together like just like that actually to give me the size that I need. So first things first, we're going to go ahead on and cut out the bear. We'll just cut out the outline of it, cut around it. We don't want any of the hearts on the outside. We just want the bear itself. Okay, so Our bear is now cut out. Now we need to put him together. Okay, in order for him to be put together, we're gonna have to put one piece on top of the other. So with the first piece, I'm gonna cut off that line right here. That's where the paper actually, stopped at. So that's where I'm gonna cut that off at. And then I'm gonna leave the line on here. Now, if I was just gonna bump it just right here, that would be fine. But as you can see, that does not match. So I gotta make it just right where it does match, or at least looks close to it. And that's because of how I cut so much of it. There we go. I had cut so much of it off when I really could have just left it at the edge, That's not even, so just fix it until it is even or it looks a little bit like something on your side. Now, this is not going to matter if you're not going to show this. Okay, if you're going to end up covering up your bear, then you don't have to go through all this exactly the right, angle and evenness and all that. But if you are going to show it, this is very important. I'm undecided right now on that part, so that's the reason why I'm trying to get it right. So just take your piece of tape, put it right in the middle to hold it for you, at least so it can keep, its shape and how you want it and stay in place. Turn it on the back side. Okay, and then you can take that off if you're going to use this. Okay, but I won't be using this. I'm going to just be showing you guys how I'm going to do it. But I don't think I'm going to use this. You can cut off some extras that you see that you don't like. Take off the tape, wherever it is on the sides. And there you go. Now we have our bear. Our full-size bear. And this is how you do this with anything that's, if you don't have the large format printers, then this is your route to go to get the bear or anything that you're making to get the size that you need. Okay. So I actually have 2 of these already. Let's see if they're even the same. Close enough for me. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Look, okay. There we go. Okay, so once we have our bear taped together and as one piece, then what we're going to do, I've already started, is we're going to trace around the bear. Okay, so that's what I was doing here. Just nicely trace around the entire outline, because this is what we're going to cut out. If you worry about your picture moving, you can tape it down to your poster board. Okay, that part is done. And that part is done. So now we have 2. So now we're going to attempt to try to cut these out. I don't have the sharpest blade right now, but I'm just going to do the best I can to show you.
Okay, y'all, so this is it. This is the second one. The areas in here that I want to clean up just a little bit. Not too much because it's not going to matter for me. As long as I have the actual shape, I'm good. And that's what I need is the shape. Because I'm going to make my own outline of the actual design. So we have 2 cut out and ready to go. Okay. Now let's figure out how deep we want these boxes to be. Okay. So we can go all the way up to 3 inches. So say we wanted it to be 3 inches, right? This is the 3-inch mark right here. Okay. I pull it up some so I can put it over here as well as a dent. And come somewhere else. Oops, wrong way. Come somewhere else on it. Find the 3-inch mark again. It's right here. Kind of off a little bit. Come on down here to the end. Mark it again. Then we're going to just take the ruler, bump it up against the line that we had, the little gashes that we made, and pray that it's straight. And just cut it. Okay. Should pop like it's supposed to. Doesn't. And we got one piece. All right. This doesn't have to be perfect on the sides, but it does have to be accurate. So we're going to do it again. So we're going to use this piece. And looking at this board right here, either it's my cut, which it could possibly be. It's a little off. But we're not going to worry about it. We're going to keep it moving. Okay. Why? Because ain't nobody perfect, baby. Y'all see how bad I'm cutting this? Anyways, I know y'all got to see that. Look at this mess. Okay, so granted, you can cut straight, but your girl cannot, obviously. Okay. Got me 2 of them. Okay, they're pretty close enough for me. Can't get another one out of this, even if we wanted to. Okay. Probably don't have enough of this. Might need to make one more. So let's just go on and do it. But we are utilizing all of this poster board. See, I got it right that time. We're going to utilize all of it. Once again, Throw that on over there. Clean it up if you need to. Just a little bit, not much. Only where you couldn't really get it straight if you have to. And I know I have to because I know I jacked it up. All right. So we got 3. So now, actually we got more than 3. Hold on. We got 4. Okay. Oh, no, we don't. I didn't even see that, y'all. My bad. So we got 3. Okay, so now all we're going to do is score it. Alrighty, there you go. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead on and put this on our bear. Okay, one of them out the way for right now. So we're gonna work with one at a time. So we're gonna start right up here where the ear is. Okay, now I'm using my fabric glue stick because I still have it in here and it ain't gonna make sense for me to take it out. So we're just gonna put some glue on here and keep it moving. So I'm going back in some of the places where there's openings and just applying glue there, okay? Sometimes that's your best bet, especially if you have a lot of grooves inside the item that you're making. And this bear has a lot of them. So I don't want anything to have too much of an opening. And so the glue is just going to make it even more stronger, which y'all already see because this glue is holding on to everything for dear life. But for the most part, y'all, we have our little wall on it now. As you can see, all I'm doing right now is making sure everything is secure. So I'm going back and tightening up some areas, like right here where it's loose at. I don't know if you can see that. So that's what I'm doing right now. Making sure everything closed in, and I'm happy with how it looks. Holding this for a minute. And I really don't have to do all this sealing the box and all that stuff, but I just feel like it just gives more support when I do this. Because I already know the power of this glue. Shoot, this should be the Gorilla Glue itself. It shouldn't even be fabric glue. This should be Gorilla Glue because it's just as strong. Okay, and there we have it. Our bear all the way around. Okay, so now we're going to take this fabric, some of this fabric that I told you guys I got from Hobby Lobby that I made the Jeeps with. I'm going to take it, lay it flat. I just cut a big old cube of it out. And I'm going to put the bear on top of it, the bear box on top of it, and I'm going to wrap the bear box with this fabric, okay? So first things first, I'm going to put some of this glue on the back side of it. As y'all see, just putting the glue down on it. Okay. Stick it down like that. Making sure that it's stuck. And it definitely is. Okay. So I'm going to come up on the sides with it. So with this fabric, like well, you probably don't remember me saying it, but you can work with it in so many different ways. So I'm going to cut the size. You can patch with it is what I'm saying, like patch up work, pretty much. Yes, it does make a mess, but the end result is worth it. Okay, I still ain't got the right scissors. I got so many different scissors and I can't find the right ones. But anyway, so what I'm doing right now is just finding the best way to wrap it. You know, like we do anything else. And when we wrap, we like to make sure that it's wrapped tight. So So the other side of your bear should look just like this. Okay? The inside should look just like this. Okay? Let me clean up this mess. Okay, so now I'm going to show y'all a relaxed way to do this. Okay? A more comfortable way, more not so much of a mess and all that good stuff. Okay? Because we did this one already. As you see, we did the big box with all the thick fur on it. So I'm going to show you another way. Okay, so first of all, this is another trace out of the bear. Okay, and I covered it with this. Okay, so this fabric here is from the Dollar Tree. As you can see, they have it in different colors. So it's covered on this side. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is putting the 3-inch sides up like we did on the other one. Okay, I'm gonna move the other one out of the way for right now. So we can concentrate on this one. So still stuff in the way. All right. So all I'm doing now that I have this here, I'm going to go across here and glue this to this board, this bear, okay? Except I'm doing it a different way. I'm not doing it the way I did the first one. Okay, I'm just laying the glue on there. And then I'm turning this the way I need it to be turned. And following the pattern the way I want it to go. Okay? So I'm going to do this all the way around the bear until it's completely covered. Okay, so I'm gonna try to attach it to the side over here with some of these pieces that I have right now. You know, need a waste in it. It could be used and I'm gonna use it. Okay. So right here where the glue is seeping out at on the side, we're gonna go in with more glue on top of it. Okay, just doing a little bit right here in this corner, right around the ear. Do that first. Well, you know what? I might need to go and come on up with it. I don't know how this material is going to behave yet. Or if it's going to seep through, because like I said, I did get this from Dollar Tree, so we about to see right now. I'm going to bring it up on the side and rub it in. Is it seeping through? No, I'm just making a mess. So, hold on. I got to keep remembering that this glue is not like my regular glue. And it dries fast as heck. Okay, so I'm just trying to rub it in right now. Didn't really have to put so much. Ooh. So it's actually covered like it's supposed to be. Let me get this mess cleaned up and we're going to move on. Okay, so right here, I have a smaller bear. Make sure y'all can see what I'm doing better. Okay, so I have a smaller bear. And this is the big frame for the bigger bear. So what I'm trying to do, and this bear is still not small enough. So instead of me printing out another one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in a little bit on this one. Just trying to figure out how I want to do this. Because what I want is an outline of this bear, kind of like this. So I want to go around in the same, do the same thing. But I'm trying to see exactly how wide this is. And I might have to freestyle this one because it still doesn't look the way I want it to look. Now, that one piece that I accidentally cut out, was it this? Was this it? I don't even know. There's a piece of the bottom that I accidentally cut out. I'll try and throw it away. It's just the way it looks right here, which is a little weird to me too. But what I'm going to do, since this is a template, a jacked up one, but nevertheless it is one, I'm going to put some tape on it. Because I know I messed this up right here. Because I was not supposed to cut. I was thinking of something else while I was doing it. And just messed around and cut inside of it. So, cut it in the middle. Okay. Now, move this stuff out the way. If you're feeling discouraged, let me tell you this. The best thing about making a template is you only need to make it once. Okay, so I'm taking this little beat up template of mine. Got it on a piece of cardboard. And I'm tracing it out. Y'all know I'm not a good tracer. Nevertheless, that's what I'm doing. It's not going to turn out that good either because this template ain't that good. Okay, so now that it is traced, I got to cut this out so we can have another template to go with the white template. So right here, they're both cut out. So I'm going to just lay them on top of one another. See if they're matching. If they're matching pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some glue and I'm going to put some glue around the whole perimeter and I'm going to connect them together. Now we're going to take the fabric and we're going to wrap it around the entire template. We're using the same fabric, the Dollar Tree red fabric. And we're just going to nicely wrap it around really, really tight.
Okay, so now it's time to apply the window. So all I'm doing right here is gluing the window to the frame that we just finished, going all the way around the perimeter. So now that I've done that, I'm just sizing it up with making sure that it matches and that it fits perfect. It did. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take some ribbon and run it on the bottom of the box where I told you guys that I wasn't going to worry too much about the lip of the box. So that's how I'm fixing that. I'm just going to run this ribbon all the way around the bottom of it.
Okay, y'all. Long time coming. But I finally got both of them done, both bear boxes. So this is the one with all the fur on it. 3-inch deep box that we're gonna fill up and put some gifts in. Okay, and then this one here is the one that I used the Dollar Tree material on. Okay, and I just put a little insert a tissue in here for right now. But this here is the other one that turned out kind of cute too, or really cute too, or kind of cute. I don't know how I feel about it yet. But anyway, and I put a window on this one here. And so what I'll probably do once we put some goodies in it is I'll probably run a bow right here, something like that. Okay. I hope y'all was able to follow along. I know it was long and drawn out because you know, when you have something in your head that you got to get it out, that was one of these moments, and it was drug out for me. Okay, so a little hit and miss, but I got it done. As always, I appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. But when we fill these babies up, thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.